Oh my god. Just compare this to what we can do nowadays. We go from this to boom. It's wild. Alright guys, so today we're going to be playing PlayStation 1 games on an ultra-wide monitor. Now PlayStation 1 games usually run by like 4:3 or 5:3, like low resolution. But today we're going to be using a widescreen hack, which is actually meant to play games in 16:9 resolution. But we're going to be bumping it up to 21:9, so we're going to get that ultra-wide screen on it. And we're going to see how it looks. I already tried a couple of games, and some games it actually works really well, like in racing games, but in some other games it doesn't work that well. So first, I have a lot of games to try out. We'll start out with like something basic that everyone knows with, like something, we'll go with something cookie-cutter like Crash Bandicoot. So let's see how Crash Bandicoot looks, and we're using DuckStation on here. There we go. There's that beautiful logo. And as you can see, this is stretched out, but the actual game itself is not stretched out. Just like, I guess 2D stuff is stretched out. So let's see how Crash Bandicoot looks. You might be asking yourself, Yak, why are you doing this? What's the point of this, Because, sometimes in life, life doesn't turn out as well as you thought it would. And sometimes you gotta escape to your past, your childhood, to seek comfort. So we're gonna do that today. Forget about today's troubles until some good times come. So we get Crash Bandicoot going. As you can see, 2D stuff is... As you can see, this is actually like rendering it properly. Like the size, you're not supposed to see that. So that's pretty cool. You get to actually see some of these like artworks that you never seen before because you were never meant to see it. Oh my god, look at that. It actually looks pretty good. Like this is obviously not centered, it should be here, but like it's actually rendering it properly. That's cool. Okay, this looks a little wacky at the top right here, but alright, let's start with it. So, and we are using a PlayStation 2 controller. I think this is the best way to play these games, is that get yourself an actual PlayStation 2 controller and you can get a USB adapter for it. Oh boy, this is not gonna work. Okay, this game is not meant to render these sides, so... Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know if Crash Bandicoot is gonna work. Oh no. Wow. It is still cool that you can see like what the game actually renders. I mean, it just renders that 4:3 space or whatever the hell the PlayStation 1 is. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think Crash is gonna be a winner in this category. Wow. Yeah, Crash is not gonna work, guys. Alright, that's cool though. It was still cool to like check it out and see how it looks and how the game developers render these games. So let's back out. Okay, so let's try a different game. Let's try some Croc. I absolutely loved this game as a kid. Let's try the Croc out. Alright, we got the cutscene playing. It actually looks... Oh, you can see some stuff that's not rendered on there. But it actually looks kind of cinematic with the top and the bottom, cut off. Yeah, this honestly doesn't look bad. And one of the best things about DuckStation is that it has geometry fix, which removes that like wobbly effect that's on the PlayStation 1 games. Like for the longest time I just used PSX to emulate PlayStation 1 games because it worked fine. But then one day I was like, let me search if there's a way to like fix this like warpy bullshit because it looks terrible. And then I found DuckStation. DuckStation works amazingly well. If you haven't tried it, definitely test it out. Let's get into the actual game. Oh wow, look at that, it's rendering it up properly. The sides look a little weird, but still, it's pretty cool. Let me actually close down the aperture a little bit so you guys can see it better. There we go. Alright, so let's put in our name. Oh, fuck. Oh, shut right back out. Alright. There we go. Now we're back. Alright, shut up. Ow. How do I attack? Do I not have my attack yet? Alright, whatever. Let's just walk around. Let's see how the game looks. Wow. What is he saying? Help, help. What's wrong? Go bows, go walk in jungle. They need to come, kidnap friend, and lock him up in cage. Alright. It's like having render errors, but I feel like that would happen anyways. I don't think that's because of the ultra wide. Find it. This is actually like scaling really well. So Croc 2 is actually, yeah, look at that. That's pretty much perfect. Oh god, controls are so bad. Oh my god. Okay, that's like, yeah, you can attack. Kaboo! Alright, let's see. Can we kill this guy? Well, there we go. We got him. Yeah, but this game gets a thumbs up. It's working really well in ultra wide. Alright, so let's go with, let's see, let's do a racing game. Let's go with a game that everyone knows about. Let's do Crash Team Racing. This is one of my favorite games as a kid. I absolutely loved it. And the remake they made recently is actually really good also. I would highly recommend it. It's really hard, which I do like. I like hard games. So, I would definitely recommend the new Crash game. Hopefully the same company will make Crash Bash. Because Crash Bash was also one of my favorite games of all time. Now, I've been waiting for a remake on that game for a long time. That might be one of my favorite PlayStation 1 games, honestly. And I didn't even have any friends to play with. Like, I just played Crash Bash by myself and I absolutely loved it. Alright, so let's play some Crash Team Racing. Hopefully this game will render properly. Right now it's rendering properly, but racing games seems to do really well in ultra wide. And ultra wide is great for playing racing games because it just makes you more immersed in the game. Okay, the fact that it's like still not rendering the corners properly is a little scary, but let's see. Let's see if Naughty Dog continue to not render any corners to get extra frames in their games. Yeah, which is fine. I mean, that's how they, you know, optimize the game back in the day. There we go. It is rendering it out, and we get to see more of the scene. Like, normally you would just see, like, this area. But now we get to see all of this, which is really cool. Alright, let's see. Who do we want to play with? Where's my boy? There we go. Dial. He was my boy. There we go. It's rendering almost all of it. We still get the corner right here not being rendered properly, but
this area and practice your driving skills.
There we go. Alright, let's go into an actual track and let's do a race. I'm guessing it's gonna continue not rendering certain parts of it, but oh my god. It's like freaking out in the background. Of course, you're not supposed to see that when you actually play the game. Yeah. There we go, that's rendering it out fully. Oh fuck. Why did I go backwards? How does this game work? Alright. It's pretty much rendering all of it, but if you play this on like 16:9, I think it would be perfect. But with 21:9, it's still not doing a great job of rendering it properly. It's still cutting the corners. Alright, we did it, boys. First place, let's go. Alright, as you can see, Crash Team Racing honestly gets a thumbs up. It's playable. The corners get a little, you know, weird, but honestly, it's not too bad. But honestly, with a game like this, 16:9 would work perfectly fine, though. The ultra wide is like pushing it a little bit, but still, it's pretty cool. Ooh, should we go with Diablo? Let's go. Let's do Diablo. I want to see if Diablo actually works, because as you guys know about Diablo. You know, Diablo limits your view to like, you know, it's a very like limited when it comes to like what you can see in the game. I want to see if you can like push it further by making it ultra wide. I want to see if the developers even, you know, are gonna allow it. Okay, so that's not rendering properly already. Loading screen doesn't look bad though. Okay, all right. Yeah, loading not bad. I'm guessing it's like, is this zoomed in a little bit? I'm honestly not that familiar with this game. Let's go with a sorcerer. Let's be a sorcerer. Not that familiar with not Dark Souls, Diablo. I played the second game, never beat it. Third game, I absolutely loved it. I did like a competitive build with it and everything. The fourth, the newest one, I beat it. It was okay. It wasn't that great in my opinion. But the first game, I never played that much. There we go. It renders it out fully, so Diablo works pretty well. Alright. That's rendering out fully. That's awesome. Yeah, and the enemies are rendering. So Diablo works great. I don't know how this game works. Okay. I can just go straight to level 3. What the hell? I know these games were like randomly generated. There we go. Yeah, we just destroyed them. Alright, so Diablo 1 works great. I'm not seeing any problems except for the stretched out UI, but works pretty great. Gets a thumbs up from me. Let's try my favorite game of all time. This is a game that I'm gonna push for the rest of my life because no one knows about this game. And I'm the only person that apparently played this game, which is called Gekisou TomaRunner. It's a Japanese game. I just made a video on this game recently on how to unlock all the characters, because that information didn't exist till yesterday. Like literally it didn't exist in America at least. I had to like go to like a Japanese website and translate it in order to figure out how to unlock all the characters in the game, but like there just isn't that much information out in this game. But in my opinion, it's one of the best PlayStation 1 games ever made. So this is definitely a hidden gem. Definitely check it out. It's a great game. So let's just do a race right here with the most broken character in the game. The girl with the glasses, which is also the last character you unlock, so it's fair enough. As you can see, the sides are not rendering properly. But the game itself is rendering out decently well.
3, 2, 1.
There we go. Yeah, as you can see, the sides are like not rendering out properly. Oh my god, I can just play this game just forever. Boom. That renders out decently well. I played this game in 16:9 and that works better on it. But even in 21:9, it looks pretty well. But I'm gonna try one more thing with this. Because as you can see, this game shows both you and your opponent's screen at the same time. But you can change that. You can change it so that it just shows your screen. And I want to see if that messes with the rendering at also. So let's try that real quick. So besides rendering like half screen, let's do... There we go. So it's just me. And this one, I think the corners mess up a little bit. So it's not perfect. Yeah, the corners are not rendering out properly. Probably in 16:9 this would be fine. But in 21:9 it doesn't work that well. Yeah, I have the zap ability, which is completely ridiculously strong because it just allows you to zap them anywhere on the map. Alright, let's see how Harry Potter looks. Harry! Alright, this is rendering out properly. There we go. Look at that! That's rendering out mostly. I'm not sure what this is though. That's interesting. It looks like lava. Like it's just an orange patch with like dots appearing on it. That's interesting. Sure. Let's get into the actual game. Jesus Christ, can we play the game? Yes. I want to save. There we go. The loading screens look good. Okay. Wow, this is actually rendering... Wow, look at that. That's actually rendering out properly.
Indeed. Along with his friends,
Wow, that actually works really well.
Harry had managed to defeat Lord Voldemort.
Can I not
the
skip
greatest
this?
dark
Oh no.
sorcerer of all time.
Alright, we gotta sit through this. I'm actually surprised at how well this is working. This is great. Like, look at this. Look at the cutscene. I don't think this is like stretched out or zoomed in. I think it actually renders that way. Oh, okay, the sides are messing up a little bit, but wow, look at that. That looks great. Yeah, it's kind of shit. I think it's brilliant.
Come on, Harry. If the
Why does he look so fucking goofy? Oh my god. Oh, Dad.
seeing you've been
Look at that, dude. That looks amazing. Wow. The game is lagging a little bit, but besides that, it actually looks really good.
try and flipendo these crates with your knockback.
Flipendo.
Flipendo. That's it, Harry. Now the other one.
Wow. Look at that.
Ronald Weasley.
The game might be lagging because of
From making such a
just the game itself, so you might be able to overclock this game, which is something you can do with these games and get better
dear.
results. I'm not gonna
I was
do that in
really
this
not
video. I
happy,
might
and
do
I
that
think
as a
we should
separate
avoid
video. The game is lagging, but I don't think it's my computer
Jump
because it's
in through
just
the attic window.
PlayStation 1 game, you know. But you can get better performance out of these games by overclocking the emulator so that they perform better.
Okay, your turn, Harry.
Yes, yes. Yeah, but this works perfectly well. The game's just lagging a little bit, but I think that's just the game itself. Oh my god. Alright, I'm not... The controls do feel weird, and I wonder if that's because of... just because these are old games, or if the ultra wide is messing with the controls a little bit. Oh my god, so many loading screens with these games.
Right. We need to
What the hell is that? What? Why do they have a ghoul at home?
directional buttons to move the chest. Try
Ah, this was my favorite scene in the movie.
they land in the... Right, Harry.
But this was everyone's favorite part from the movie, so I don't blame them for putting it in the game. Oh my god, this is hard. Whoa! Yo, how did I do this as a kid? What the hell? Jesus! Oh my god.
Nice work, Harry. That'll shut him up for a while.
For a while, throw that cabinet away. Are you kidding me? Ron looks like a 90-year-old senile woman. Okay, that glitched out a little bit. I don't think we were supposed to see that. Wow. But I gotta say, this game works pretty well. You know? I think you can play the whole game like this, so... Harry Potter gets a thumbs up from me. I'm guessing the first game also works well, so... That's cool. Alright, now let's try something different. Let's try a 2D game. Oh, should we go with Pajama Sam? Oh, let's go with Pajama Sam. Because this is a 2D drawn game. So, you know, what do they do outside that 4x3 perspective? Okay. I'm trying to observe.
You and your chocolate chip gang are
Huh. I can't tell if it's stretched out or not. I honestly can't tell. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do something interesting. So we're gonna change the aspect ratio. Because I want to see what it looks like actually, like how it's supposed to. Because I cannot tell. So if we do 4x3. Okay, so it just... Yeah, so it just stretches it out. I couldn't tell, but... We could go with Civilization. Let's do that. Let's do Civilization. A proper 2D game that actually renders it out. I guess with something like Pajama Sam, it's drawn, so it just stretches it out. So that makes sense. I was hoping we would see like beyond what the game developers intended us to see, but let's see how Civilization renders out the game. I'm guessing Civilization will work out well. That's my prediction. The menu is stretched out. I'm pretty sure it's like glitching out. Okay, let's do a new game. I don't know if there's a quick game option. Because I know the intro for this game is kind of long and I want to sit through it. Bum, bum, Oh my god, the soundtrack of this game is just... That's just like burned into my mind. Just sitting at home, playing this game. But I guess this works well. Yeah, once the game renders out, it actually works pretty well, I think. Here, let's build a new city. Sure. Done. The menus are a little weird, but besides that, it seems to work pretty well, and you get to see more of the map, which is cool. The people spontaneously decide to recognize your many years of enlightenment, leadership, craftsman, what the fuck? What is it talking about? Build a fine addition to your throne room? What is this? I do not remember ever doing this, and I played this game for like hundreds of hours probably as a kid. Let's go with horseback riding, baby. What is this? I never seen this before. What? Is it because I'm playing on like hard mode or something? Like I literally played this game for like so many hours. And I never seen that, and now it's happening like every turn. Is this like a glitch or something? What's going on? Maybe when I played the game, everyone just hated me in the game, so they never like recognized my amazing stuff. But I never remember doing this. Alright, well, it seems to work well. The menus are a little weird, but besides that, it works pretty well, so gets a thumbs up from me. Ooh, should we do Spiderman? Let's go Spiderman.
Welcome, true believers and newcomers alike.
There we go. Look at that, we got proper cinematic
Once again,
aspect
we find our
ratio.
hero Peter Parker, better known around the world as the amazing Spider-Man in a heap of trouble. But this is just the beginning, Spidey fans.
The buildings
So
don't
get
seem to
ready
be
for a true
rendering out
superhero action thriller.
on the sides, so that might be a problem. Oh my god, she still looks horrifying. Alright, let's play the actual game. Yeah, things are not rendering out properly on the side, so... But I think this would be fine in 16:9, I would assume. Yeah, this game doesn't work that well. Yeah, I wouldn't play this game in ultra wide just because everything constantly rendering in and out is very distracting.
You might want to try fighting back next time.
Let me try actually. Let's do 16:9 and see if it fixes it. Okay, so if we do 16:9, it still disappears. So this game, you gotta stick to the original aspect ratio because things are just not rendering out properly. But besides that, it looks pretty great. So this one gets a thumbs down though, unfortunately. You gotta play at the true native, which is, you know, this resolution, where you don't get constant pop-ups, you know. Just compare this to, oh my god, just compare this to what we can do nowadays. You know, we go from this to boom. It's wild. Alright, so let's try a different game.
Fight.
Let's try a fighting game. Let's try Tekken actually.
Round one.
Okay. It kind of works, but ooh. Oh, yeah, that's very distracting. Yeah, that's the only reason why I lost. I'm actually godlike at this game. The background is very distracting with the... Like, it works for like a second, but then it just like starts doing like some... Whoa. Yeah, this game doesn't work that well. Probably in 16:9 it will work better, but... Yeah, this game doesn't... would not play it in ultra wide. And it doesn't need ultra wide, you know. It's just a fighting game. Ooh, should we try Warcraft 2? Let's try Warcraft 2. Yeah, for some reason I'm not seeing the menus. So, okay, let's switch to 4x3. Let's see how it's supposed to look. So it's supposed to look like this. So I guess it just stretches it out. And for some reason I'm not seeing the menu. Maybe I have to press a button. Yeah, so Warcraft, it literally just stretches it out, so thumbs down. Alright. We got 007 with the hot chicks. Gonna go with 007 difficulty. Let's start with the first level. This game I also played a lot as a kid. One thing I vividly remember from this game is that whenever you would die in this game, you would just hear fart noises. That might sound crazy, but I will show you guys. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I mean this looks... Wow, this actually looks like a modern game, except for the... I don't think that's an ultra wide issue. I think this is like some weird emulation issue. But besides that, like... I mean, this looks like almost like a... I mean, this looks like a... I want to say like a Windows XP game, you know? Watch this guy. Yeah, you heard that, right? Like, it almost sounded like farting noises. Yes, that... I mean, this game is... It kind of works, kind of doesn't, but... I'll give it like a thumbs up, I guess. Alright, let's do a game that I know is gonna work. Just show you guys how cool this setup actually works. So we're gonna go with Need for Speed V Rally 2. I absolutely love this game as a kid also. It's actually not a Need for Speed game, it's actually just V Rally 2, but I think it was either Europe or the United States. They just slapped on the Need for Speed name on it just to sell more copies of the game. But it's actually just a V Rally game. But this is a great game. I used to play it all the time. It even has a track builder in the game. So you can like make your own maps, and I would make my own like maps to drive around in this game. It was a really cool game. Oh my god, this is one of the greatest intros for any video game. Like the soundtrack, the visuals, like... I don't care what anyone says. This is one of the greatest intros. I'm just gonna play it out. I don't care if you guys skip it. Just watch it. This is one of the greatest intros of all time, in my opinion. But let's see how the game actually works. Now, I tried Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed, and that worked really well. But we're going to try this game. So we're going to go with... We're going to go with the Mitsubishi Evo, I think. The Mitsubishi Lancer, yeah. This was my dream car as a kid because I played this game. Unfortunately, the Mitsubishi brand is not doing so well. So I never ended up getting one, but I don't know. If I ever like get rich, I'm definitely gonna get a Mitsubishi Lancer. Just for nostalgia's sakes, you know. Alright. Look at that. The game looks fucking perfect. Yeah, racing games work really well in Ultra. Like, this looks like just a modern game. Well, it doesn't look like a modern game, but like, it renders out like a modern game, you know?
Fast right, very long, open, and fast left,
Now, can
very
you
long.
change your perspective? There we go. There you can go first person, and the game still renders out really well.
Fast right, long.
Look at that.
Fast left, long, over crest. Medium left, over crest. Fast right, long.
Oh my god,
Fast
that's
left,
perfect,
very
dude.
long, tighten.
Like, even the UI, I think it might be a little stretched out, but like, it's not distracting at all. The only problem with like emulating these PlayStation 1 games that I've been noticing, and this doesn't have to do with ultra wide, is that with these games, the render distance is very short on them. And obviously that was just a limitation of the PlayStation 1, but I don't think there's a way to overcome that with emulation. I already looked it up, and from what I can tell, the only way to like increase the render distance would be like to like hack the game and then do it from there. You have to like change the code of the game pretty much to change the rendering distance. That's the only problem I've been seeing. But besides that, like, I mean, like, you can see like the road keep rendering as I'm driving, but like, I mean, this works really well. Alright guys, so we'll leave it off with one last game. We'll go with another first person shooter, and we're gonna go with Medal of Honor. So this will be the last game we'll try, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any other suggestions on what kind of games to test out, or if there's any like other cool like emulation stuff to test out, make sure to let me know in the comments section below, because I love just like messing around with these stuff. Yeah, it's always fun to just like go back to these previous games that you played as a kid, and then, you know, kind of revitalize them, give them new life, you know. That's always been my favorite fun of emulation, is that, you know, you're not just playing the same games you played as a kid, but you're playing them, but now they're enhanced, you know. There we go. So, I mean, this already looks pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, pretty much any game where you like, where you have full control over the camera, it works pretty well. Any game where it's like limited, where they want you to look at one spot, it doesn't work that well. Yeah, I play Call of Duty. Oh fuck. Here's a grenade. Oh no, that was not far enough. Oh wait, didn't I kill this guy? Did he not die? Press action button. Okay. First aid kit. Some rifle rounds. Yeah, but this works pretty well. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was always cool to, you know, go back to these games and check out. What is Reboot? What the hell is this? But anyways, guys, you know, these games work out great, so if you have any suggestions on what other games to try out, make sure to let me know. Rush will be great, but I think it probably works fine. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.